Hi guys. Hey, I'm back in this kitchen again. We're going to cook something good today. Yes, we are. We are going to do some chicken and dumplings. Put my apron on so I don't make a mess of myself, because I will. Hey Debbie. Y'all, I can see now. I got me some glasses. I went and picked them up today. So now I can see the text a little bit. Let me get myself situated. I'm going to make a mess. I know I will. So I figured I better put an apron on. So today we're going to make some chicken and dumplings. What I've done so far is I have put my chicken in a big pan, filled it up with water, put a little salt on it, and I don't put pepper on it because when you put seasonings on something that's boiling, it's all going to come to the top and like a skim across the top, and it doesn't really get in there like it should. So you can do that later. So what I've done is just washed my chicken, put it in the pot, and filled it up with water, put some salt, and let it boil till it was done. I used my handy dandy thermometer, let me know that it was done. I did go ahead and take it out of the pan and stuck it in a roasting pan, covered it up with foil. First I put some salt and pepper on it and wrapped it up real good and stuck it in the oven. And I'm going to let it cook for just a little bit longer. But right now we're going to do the dumplings. So here we go with making dumplings. So I'm going to do it just like we made our biscuits. But instead of using self-rising flour, we're going to use all-purpose flour, just plain flour. Hey Matthew, I don't know if all of you all know, but Matthew Johnson that's on here watching is my brother. Some people don't know that I have more brothers. I have 2 more brothers, and I have a stepbrother too, Michael. So anyway, I'm gonna make some chicken and dumplings. Got the chicken cooked. Hey there, bud. And so we're gonna do it basically like we did the biscuits. So we're gonna take our hand and we're gonna make that little bird's nest, sort of like. Oh my goodness, I forgot to get my Crisco out. You can't make dumplings without having your Crisco out. So I've got my buttermilk, and I've got the whole buttermilk, not low fat. So you always shake it up good, because if you don't use buttermilk very often and it sits in your fridge, it's going to sit in there and get like some water. It separates at the top, so it's still good. Just give her a good shake. And so I'm going to make a little weld here, just like we did with the biscuits. And I'm going to pour some buttermilk in there. I'd say about a cup. About a cup. I'm going to do that much because it's just me and David, and he doesn't eat a lot of dumplings, and I don't understand that. We grew up with dumplings. So I'm going to get my about a little bit more. In the South, we like a lot of Crisco, so about the size of an egg. It's gonna be plenty for us. And look, I'm dipping back in it because I feel like I need more. So I'm going to take this, and for you all that watch the biscuit making video, we're just going to take this and we're going to put it into the milk, and we're going to just start squeezing it and separating it. We want it separated. I'm not incorporating any of the, it feels so good. Ugh, I like that. Just sort of separating the Crisco, and now I'm going to start just grabbing up a little bit of the flour. So that's what I'm doing, just a little bit at a time. I'm taking like this finger right here And when I'm going inside, I'm sort of grabbing a little bit of that flour while I go. So I just wanted to tell you a little tidbit of what I did today. My eyes are getting really bad. This RA, anybody that's got it or you know somebody with it, oh, it's such a pill. It's a hateful, mean disease. And I don't want to talk about it all the time, but I just feel like that I should. I just sympathize with anybody that's got it. But anyway, my eyes I just got glasses, and they should last longer, that prescription. See, I think I'm going to have a little bit more buttermilk. Yep. I'm going to add just a tiny bit more. It's getting too stiff too quick. So anyway, I went to the doctor and got me a new prescription, and I went and picked them up today, and I love them because I can see. I'm so excited. So I'm just going to keep on going. I don't have a separate bowl for my all-purpose flour, but I'll get me one. I'm probably going to use all of this flour up. It's getting stiff now. It's still awfully soft. I'm going to start working it now. I'm like grabbing one side and pulling it over on top. This may be just right. With dumplings, they have to be a little bit stiffer than biscuits, because with the biscuits, you want them to be light and fluffy, and but with dumplings, they've got to have a little stiffness to them so that you can cut them and make the dumpling. I think we're there. I think we are there with it. So I'm going to clean off my fingers. Clean it, clean it, clean it, and get that off of there. And get that off. I am having a fabulous day, you guys. Let me tell you. I don't know if I've talked to you since I went. I guess I have. I went to see my rheumatologist and got my prescription filled, and I got it for 6 months. I don't have to go back for 6 months. And I'm so grateful to have my medication. So I've had 3 days of my medication. And let me tell you, I feel like a new person. I mean, I was down. I felt really bad. I'm feeling good now. So let me get a little bit more flour. I'm going to put this on here, sprinkle it on there like that. Take that off. I'll work that a little bit more. Move my bowl out of the way. I'll work that a little bit more. A good way to work it is if your hands hurt or you do have arthritis, you can pat that down, pat it down flat. Some more. And then fold it over. But it feels good. This is a good exercise for if you have arthritis. So, anyway, oh, I know what I wanted to tell you all. Lord have mercy. David has 2 days off. His weekend is on Tuesday and Wednesday. Let me grab some more flour. And it's Tuesday and Wednesday. And I'm going to roll this out. I might just want to get half of that right now. There we go. So he said, hey, let's go get you some winter clothes, because winter here gets mighty cold. And so I got all excited and everything, and I said, where do you want to go? And I always do the driving, so he said, well, go on and get on out there on the road. And hang on a minute, I'm gonna have to bring this over here, because I keep having to have more. He said, get on the road and I'll tell you where it goes. He said, now turn right, turn left, this, that, and another. Well, he took me to Rural King. That's where I got new clothes. That's where I got my winter clothes. Y'all, he was so excited because he was taking me to get my winter clothes. And he got me a pair of jeans. And I haven't had a pair of blue jeans in years. Well, let me tell you. Let me wash my hands, because I can't just tell you. Y'all, Wranglers makes blue jeans with spandex in them. Oh my God, you guys, I'm going to lose you. Hang on just a minute. I got to go get my cord so I can plug you in. So he gets me these blue jeans with spandex in them. Hang on, guys. Let me get you plugged in here before I lose you. There we go. I think you can see me. I think you can see okay. Okay, so anyway. Let me show you. I got blue jeans. They're Wranglers. Y'all, they're so cute and I love them. And they got spandex in them. So that means I can move. So Rural King ended up being the bomb. Loved it. Now, when you roll this out, you want it as thin as you can get it. That's how I like mine. I don't like real thin or real thick dumplings, because they're too doughy to me. So I'm going to turn this on and get that boiling, and I'll turn this where you can see it when that time comes. And how I do mine is I just get myself, well, you can get a butter knife, or you can get tell you what works good too. I don't know where it's at. So anyway, I'll use a butter knife. You can use a pizza roller or pizza cutter. I just cut them in long strips. But he got me a blue jean jacket. He got me a pair of blue jeans. That was so funny. I thought we were headed to the mall or something, but no, we went to the Rural King. But I don't care. Where am I going? Where am I going to go? So today, I put on my new blue jeans, and I put my cowboy boots on that I've never worn, and I've had them for almost 2 years, but I couldn't wear them because I have neuropathy too. So I thought, I'm wearing these boots, and I did. And I got to the grocery store. Can you do the splits? I know you can't. No, I can't do the splits. Matthew, Laws. And I do. We have overalls. We have about 12 pairs of overalls, really and truly. That's what he wears every day off. And so anyway, I went to the store today, and I was in the bread aisle, and I was trying to find me a loaf of bread, and out loud came my mouth. I said, I bet if I get these boots off, I won't put them on again. I said it out loud, and this woman behind me said, "Girl, your feet hurting?" I said, "Yes, they're hurting." She had on house shoes. So, you know, maybe that's what I should have done, is house shoes. But anyway, so we're waiting for this to boil up. She should get to boiling here in a minute. And what we're going to do is I take a strip and I pinch off little pieces like this. Because I'm telling you, I do not want a big old thick hunk of dough that hasn't cooked all the way through. Some people like their dumplings doughy, but I don't care for that. And I need to try and get you all over here where you can see this better. I could figure out a way, I guess. But anyway, we're waiting for it to boil. It's getting ready to start boiling. And what I'm going to do with my chicken is I'm going to take it out and debone it. And when the dumplings are done, I'm going to pop that chicken in there and cut up pieces of it, put it in my dumplings, and that's chicken and dumplings for us. And I made pinto beans yesterday, so we'll have pinto beans and dumplings and probably the leftover corn. And we still have a little bit of pecan pie left, and that's what he'll have for dessert. Did you get a new pair? I didn't get a new pair of overalls. I've got a pair, and that's the pair I wear when I work out in the yard or whatever. But I didn't get any new ones. Okay. She's getting ready to start boiling. Let me see if I can... I got to figure out a way to get you all over here closer. Y'all hang on a minute. You just hang on a minute. Let me see if I can figure out. I'm going to move you. Here you go. Y'all are being moved. Oh, there I am. Okay. Ooh. Alright, you can see that pot. You can see that. Okay, so hang on a minute. She's getting ready to start boiling, and we're going to start popping in our dumplings. So here's how we did it. We used all-purpose flour with some buttermilk and with our Crisco shortening. Made it like we did our biscuits, but firmer. And then we used our rolling pin, rolled it out on the cabinet, cut strips. Listen to it. She's boiling now, so here we go. So I just pick up my strips like this and start popping them. See, I just pinch it off like this. I just pinch little pieces off about an inch or so. I don't want it to be too thick. Ooh, I could stand right here. You could see me from over there. But I pick up my strips. I just pick up the whole strip and then just tear it off. If you want to, you can cut it. You can cut it up into little pieces if you want. I just tear it off. That works for me. And then you let it boil until they're tender. But if you don't make your dough firm enough, they're just going to fall apart. Oh, they're doing good. I love me some chicken and dumplings. When I don't feel good, if I've got anytime I've ever been sick with a flu or a cold or something like that, man, there is nothing like having a pot of chicken and dumplings. Shoot, and if I'm too sick and can't make it, let me tell you, Cracker Barrel makes some good ones. Find them wherever you can find them. There's nothing better than something chicken based when you don't feel good. Whether it's chicken noodle soup or or chicken and dumplings or whatever. But yeah, I've had a really, really good day today. I've really felt well, and I'm starting to tire now, but shoot, it's been a good day. It's been a real good day. So, come on, boil on up a little bit more. Want them to boil. I think tomorrow, I'm going to stir these up. I'll tell you what I'm going to add in here real quick. It's a little bit of salt and pepper. A friend of mine, Sherry Davis, wants me to make homemade pizza. So I'm going to make homemade pizzas one day, and then I want to make hot water cornbread. Ooh, I want to get the rest of these strips in there. Brenda Gant makes a hot water cornbread, and it's real crunchy. There's nothing in it except hot water and cornmeal. And I want to taste that because in our family, when Mom would make a iron skillet like that, a skillet of cornbread, and she made one every night, we all fought over the end piece. We all wanted the end around the edge because it was crispy. Well, with this hot water cornbread that she makes, it's all crispy. It's all good and crispy. So I've got this dough right here, and I'm not going to use it because this is going to be enough for us. And I bought some Granny Smith apples, and I think with this I may make some fried apples, fried apple pie. Fried apple pie. And if I do that, I'll probably do it tomorrow, unless I can finish up here, and I don't think I'll have time though. I think I'll just put this in the fridge. I'll put it in a little bowl and just stick it in a little bowl. Put a lid on it. Just put a lid on it if you can find one that fits it. Look, y'all, this is the story of my life right here. These bowls, this plastic mess. But anyway, I'll find the... Ooh, I found the lid to it. There it is. So I'll pop that in the fridge until tomorrow, and I'll make some hot apple pies or cornbread or something. And oh, and look, I got new glasses. I love them. I just think they're wonderful because I can see. So you guys have a wonderful rest of the day. I'm gonna let these cook, and I will take a picture of the finished product and put it on this page so you can see what they look like. And they're really easy to make. Just try it. If it don't do well for you, try it again. So I love you guys, and I need for you to keep a family member of ours in your prayers. She's in the Owensboro hospital, and she's not responsive right now, so we want to keep her in our prayers. And if you know, we're a group of people here that believe in the power of prayer. I know I do, because y'all have all prayed for my mom enough, and look at her. I mean, she's doing better than I am now. I mean, she is doing really, really good. So if you know, if anybody ever has somebody you want us to pray for, or if you want me to personally, I don't care. You can inbox me, you know, private message me, whatever. And just remember that family member, and you all have a fantastic day, and I will talk to you all tomorrow. And I love you guys, and behave yourself and love each other, and I'll talk to you later. Toodaloo.